Jennifer with Scrapping Under the Influence. I am back with another tutorial. So this tutorial, last year I had done a folio that was a very long, not super wide, oversized folio that I had used the Carta Practically Perfect Mary Poppins themed paper with. I never did the tutorial for that because I think it was maybe the third tutorial I'd ever tried to film. I had done it with my phone. It was just an abject disaster. I've had a number of requests for the tutorial since then. Had been meaning to do it for a while, hadn't really found a paper that struck me that would be good with that, and then Carta came out with the dinosaur paper, which, can I just tell you, I love this paper. I grew up in the town next to Dinosaur National Monument in Utah. Dinosaurs were everywhere my entire life growing up. I was always fascinated with them. I was very sad that my son has never really hit a dinosaur phase like most little boys do. But when I saw this paper, I knew I have to get it. I have to do the tutorial for my large folio with this. This folio is 12 by 6. It is 1.5 inches deep. Let's see, look how I did that. It's got, this paper has the most adorable borders that I used 2 of them on some elements inside, and I had 2 left, so I used those on my spine. I've just got some of the stickers here popped up that I have matted on just the navy blue cardstock. This is navy blue artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations. That's where all of my supplies for this came from. Just some more stickers that are matted there. When we open this up, first off, on the the left-hand side here, we have just a couple of pockets. These have 1/8 of an inch gusset, so there's a fair amount of space to put some pictures and, you know, that kind of thing in there. There are 2 of them. This little border here, I have a really old EK Success dinosaur border punch that I've had for probably, oh my God, probably 12 years at least, if not longer. Like, it was when EK Success first started coming out with their little flat punches, the ones that collapse down flat, and they had all their border punches, and I bought quite a few of them, and I literally never have used this until today. But that's what I used for these little elements here. So on this side, we've got some pockets and just some real basic inserts. I don't have anything going on in the inserts on these. But this pocket does go all the way down the length of the album. So does this one, so does this one. When you open it up inside, on our right-hand side, we've got just some of the images on this paper. I can't even tell you. I absolutely love it. It just reminds me of when I was a kid, and the paintings that they have at the Natural History Museum in Vernal are just very reminiscent of this paper, and that's probably a good part of why I just fell in love with this. So this folds up this way, and there's a magnetic closure, and down that way, and then we've just got a couple of photo mats with the Tyrannosaurus that I swear to you, it's like they took a drawing of the one at the Dinosaur Gardens from when I was a kid. On this side, we've got just a belly band with a tuck spot. I've got just some of the cut aparts in here. So they have these cute, like, dinosaur, almost postcard-like elements. And then they've got information about dinosaurs on the back that is just really cool. You open it up this way. I've got the same thing repeats on this next side. In the center here, I just used the other half of the paper from the cover right here. Just kept this very simple. This is loose, so you could put a picture in here if you wanted to. On this side, again, I've got just a couple of stacked pockets. This is one of the other border strips, along with those right there are the border strips from the border strip page. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. So just a couple more pockets, some more of the cut aparts here. If you've watched the walkthrough of the Practically Perfect album, I did change this page. I didn't like how that one had come out, and the fact that this collection didn't have 4x6 cut aparts that were turned landscape. I just thought this made a little bit more sense. So there are pockets back behind both of these waterfalls. The waterfalls, I've just used another one of the cut apart sheets, and then it's just got a magnetic closure. Same thing here. It had just these cute, like, trading card looking elements with dinosaurs on there. So on this side, oh, I cannot wait to show you this page. So I had done something similar with one of the pages with the Practically Perfect paper that was one that kind of had a story on it. And I had done like these hidden flaps underneath where I had cut them. I matted the page with the one paper, and then I had done semi-hidden flaps with the same paper and cut it so that it just stayed continuous on the entire page. It was so much more fun to do with this one. It's not the easiest thing to do. It does take me probably, I would say, 20 minutes in the tutorial. So when and if you do follow the tutorial, it's really more of a method than, I mean, if you're making this book and you're matting it exactly like I am on this page, then yeah, you're going to kind of want to watch how I end up cutting these. I don't have exact measurements. I just kind of trim them until it looked right, I guess, for lack of a better term. But each one of these opens up and it exactly mirrors what's on top of it. So you're not losing that and I put this one on backwards. I meant to have it flip out that way, but that's okay. So that you're not losing that absolutely fabulous, like, comic strip kind of paper. You're not having to cut it into pieces and scatter it throughout the book. You're able to leave it looking almost completely intact, yet still have room for pictures or journaling or whatever it is that you want to put in there. So I love this. This is not something that works with every paper, but with this one, it worked better with this paper than it did with my original album with the Practically Perfect. So that is, oops, no, that one goes in, that one goes on top. That is it. There is my album. If you decide to make this, by all means, please, please, please share it with me on my page at Scrapping Under the Influence, and also share it on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations. Everything in this book came from Country Craft Creations, magnets, everything. So order your supplies and make this book. Thanks.